Hello and welcome to Healthy Tales with Sahiba, a first of its kind TV talk show featuring leaders from the health, nutrition, and fitness industry. Joining us today are two exceptional female entrepreneurs. They are fitness enthusiasts, passionate and ambitious women. Please welcome Swati Chaurasia and Harshika Patel from the Pilates studio by Namrata Purohit. Thank you, ladies, for coming today on Healthy Tales with Sahiba. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you and excited to hear your story. So, Swati, you are the master franchise owner of Pilates studio in Delhi. You have 4 studios in Delhi NCR. How did you get into Pilates and why did you choose this brand to be associated with this brand?
So basically, I myself was looking for to work out for Pilates in Delhi, but I did not come across any throughout Delhi NCR. So this idea came across, so why should not we open a good quality professional studio in Delhi?
Right.
So we approached Mr. Samir, and then the meeting happened and so on. Pilates here, and now we have already 4 studios.
Which was your first studio?
So Defense Colony is my first studio.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and then gradually the love we got from the clients, the feedback we got, that pushed us to open more in all across Delhi NCR. Since kilometer wise also, it's a huge area where everywhere the studios can be catered to all the clients. Yeah.
Okay. So Harshika, you also have 3 studios in Ahmedabad.
Yes.
What is your journey? How did you start with Pilates?
So, actually, my educational background is completely different. I am a civil engineer and a planner by education,
Wow.
and I got married into a family which has real estate as the family background. So what happened is I saw my husband growing and building buildings in the city. So I said that no, I am also passionate about fitness, so I want to give the best out of fitness in Ahmedabad. So that's how Pilates clicked, and I did not want to go and open up any other gym or yoga studio or something. I wanted a specialized thing, and since my educational qualifications were completely different, that's how I got in touch with Mr. Samir, and the entire idea about the Pilates studio happened. So
Okay.
Ahmedabad is the first franchise actually from Bombay.
So, coming to that, have you guys noticed any difference in the perception of Pilates in Gujarat versus Delhi NCR? Harshika,
Yes.
what is the perception there?
So when I got the Pilates studio in Ahmedabad, it was one of the first Pilates studio to be in the city, and that is why it was very well appreciated. Within the same 1 year, we multiplied and we started another studio in another area.
Okay.
Because we saw that everybody all across Ahmedabad was traveling and coming to work out, and all our slots were running full. So the love was so much that we had to grow.
Great.
But now when I look back and see the 5-year journey, it was just yesterday that I saw that one of the gym had actually got reformers.
Oh.
So it is like
So
on
everybody
a roll.
is including. I remember going to a gym here in Vasant Vihar in Delhi, and they also have a small Pilates area with 2
Right.
reformer machines.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
So
it's picking up in Delhi, right, Swati?
Yes, actually. So like ours was also the same thing. Like we had the very fully equipped Pilates studio. So after that, many came across, like many brands also opened up. But after opening the love we received, as I told earlier also, the love we received, it was tremendous. It was very nice, the feedback and everything. And then obviously we needed to grow, and we needed another city also. So we went to Gurgaon again. Like Gurgaon was again very nice for us. So after that and so on, like people are adopting to Pilates. They're loving it actually.
Can you tell me what exactly is Pilates? Because many people, I feel, don't know and confuse it with yoga at times, or they don't know if you need to do floor exercises or there are machines involved. So can you highlight certain things?
Yeah, so Pilates is done both ways, basically mat also and reformer wise also. But recently the reformer one is picking up more because obviously any kind of people, it's more of a rehabilitation also.
Okay.
And yoga is different. Yoga has another set of clients, and the love for it
Absolutely,
is different.
yeah.
Obviously the benefit it also has is numerous. But then with Pilates, the reformer is excellent. Just one machine and so many workouts can be done. It gives numerous benefits. So even it's more well, because anybody with any kind of injury can also do.
Okay.
Suppose
Oh,
like
that's a good
prenatal,
point.
postnatal,
Okay.
and people with coming from any medical conditions can do. It can be accommodated accordingly.
Mhm.
So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So I
you,
would like
you,
to add,
yeah.
reformer is one machine which is going to actually make you strong like a warrior. It's going to strengthen your muscles, and it's going to make you flexible like a ballet dancer.
Okay.
So you're going to get best of both worlds when you're working out on a reformer.
So it's like strength training combined with the flexibility of yoga, probably.
I
Is
would
it?
not say yoga, because it is completely a different ball game when you go to a yoga class
Mhm.
and when you go to a Pilates
Right,
class.
right.
And so the breathing techniques are different. The principles are different. So yeah,
So can anybody as a beginner start with the reformer machine?
anybody can.
Any point
Any-
of time, you can just start. Yeah.
Anybody can begin the fitness journey with a reformer.
Okay.
It is like, it's a misconception everybody has,
Yeah.
that, you know, I'm not fit to do Pilates. Like, Pilates is going to make you fit. It's
Right.
not that you have to be fit to do Pilates on a
Absolutely.
reformer.
So do you also engage in any other form of exercise? Do you do weight training? Do you go to the gym, or
I
is it
love
just
all kinds
Pilates?
of exercise.
Mhm.
So I also do my weight training. I also do my yoga. I've done my teacher's training in yoga 200 hours already.
Oh wow!
So
So you're a complete fitness enthusiast.
Yeah, I'm totally a fitness enthusiast. Yes.
Okay. And Swati, I know you're a new mom,
Yes.
and I know you've gotten back to working out and doing Pilates
Yes.
again. So that has always been a concern with, new moms and women who are pregnant, that whether they should engage in certain forms of exercises or not. So is Pilates safe for, say, pregnant moms to engage in?
Yes, of course. Since I'm the example of it, I've been doing throughout, because I wanted to, check it for myself. How safe is Pilates? Because we offer both pre and postnatal workouts, and throughout 9 months, it's very, very, very effective, because it also eases, labor pain. It also, obviously gives so much of strength throughout. You have so much of discomfort throughout pregnancy,
Right,
the
right.
backache, and
And
with-
exercise always helps.
Helps.
Yeah.
So any form of exercise is good, but with Pilates, the safety is so much that I chose Pilates and yoga. So combine
Okay.
both.
Okay.
And I was doing right towards the end of my pregnancy. So that is the result I gave, a very good, like my daughter is just 8 months old, and I gave a natural birth also.
Oh.
So this is how.
Yeah.
So
That must have helped.
actually, it's so much.
And when did you get back to Pilates after delivery?
So as per my doctor's advice, I took at least 40 days break, just to
Definitely,
get my
yeah.
body, just to take rest and be with my daughter. And then after 2 months' time, I started my workouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all you pregnant moms, please don't fear Pilates. You can comfortably engage in Pilates, but make sure you train under a good qualified trainer. And if you have a C-section delivery, please wait for 3 months at least before you start working out. So Harshika, did you have any problems? Did you face any problems in your entrepreneurial journey when you started this? How did the family respond to it?
So I'll tell you a very funny joke on this. As a kid, I was a lazy bum. Like I still love sleeping, and I used to love sleeping. And my parents were always worried that, once you get married, what are you going to do? Nobody's going to let you sleep so much.
Right.
And then tables turned around, and I just got so physically active that now when they look at me and they're like, all the time you're mentally engrossed, you're physically engrossed, and you just don't want to stop still. So
Right.
even this trip to Delhi was like a morning, evening, and then my mom is calling me in the morning, and you sure want to do it? You'll get tired,
I
this
know.
and that. But yeah,
I know
it's
that's
been a
very
smooth-
inspiring, because I really can't do day trips. If I have to travel, I always do an overnight, because it's too taxing for me. So it's wonderful that you're doing
It's the way
this.
around for me that, I love to reach back home, sleep on my bed, and I'm
Home
like,
sweet
okay,
home.
yeah.
But then when you did start, or how did you, break this news to your family, or did your husband kind of
So
support
I
you
did-
throughout?
Yeah, I did all my research, and I prepared the entire plan, and then I presented it to my husband first. surprisingly, he was super happy about it. I
That's
was
great.
like, are you sure you want to let me do it? He's like, yes, of course, just do it. I'm going to speak to mom, dad, but you're doing this. So ever since then, he's always been a major motivating factor behind my growth. First studio, second studio, second studio took a pause, and then I did not want to actually open a third studio, but his force and his motivation that no, you can do it, and this will work very good, and you're so good at it, so you don't need to stop, just keep growing. So that's how the
wonderful.
third studio just happened.
And Swati, how do you balance work and now with a 8-month-old baby? How do you bring that balance, work-life balance?
So yes, it's quite challenging, obviously, given the newborn I have. I want to spend quality time with her as well as be at the studio, because that's my passion. I'm very passionate about my studios and the workouts. So, but I have a family here, my husband, and my brother is equally managing Rajan. His name
Right.
is Rajan, and he equally manages the studio.
Okay.
So that's quite challenging at times, when she's not well, but again, you have to also go to the studio. So that's fine. Like, we have a
So
good
everybody
team.
pitches in, yeah.
Yeah, we have a good team and setup. So, and yeah, so it's like that.
Okay, great. And how early can one enroll? What is the right age? Can children or teenagers start with Pilates?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Like anywhere from like 7 years to 65 years, if you're fit to go, if you're mentally fit, and if you want to do, anybody can do it. Like, Pilates is such a workout which anybody can do at any point of time, any age group.
So how has your brand encouraged fitness in India? Harshika.
I would say definitely, because I started to branch out the first studio from Mumbai, then everybody in India started seeing that, okay, after Mumbai, Ahmedabad has 2 Pilates studios, and then I think Hyderabad happened, Mitali got in touch with them, and then Delhi happened, and then it just followed on, and now there are 14 studios. Like, it has Pune, Chennai. It is also there in Kolkata.
Raipur, Bhubaneswar.
It is, yeah, it's there in areas like Bhubaneswar and Raipur also. So our ideology as a team, I would say, along with Mr. Sameer and Namrata, it is like we want to spread the magic of Pilates all over India. So
Namrata Purohit actually is the first time that I actually got to know about Pilates in India, and she's popularized Pilates, right?
Yes.
So how has been your interaction with the owners?
So it's like a family bond that we share. So Mrs. Sameer and Namrata are the co-founders of Pilates Studio back in 2011, and so on. So everything, like, we're just a call away, and the support we get from them in terms of, we're just like, we are the master franchise owner, be it me, Harshika, or anybody like from different cities, but we all are connected as a family. Even in Corona times, it was quite tough and challenging, but the support, we as a family, we were all united together through WhatsApp groups and supporting each other. And Mr. Sameer is like, oh my god, yeah, he is very much supportive throughout.
he's like a fatherly
He's like
figure,
a
I
father.
would say.
For any advice,
That's
we
nice.
run to him, for any advice.
So it's interesting that you mentioned COVID. How was it during the pandemic? Your studios must have shut shop, right, at that time. Were you encouraging people to take online training? How was it? How did you strategize as entrepreneurs at that time?
I would say it was tough. Convincing people to do Pilates online, trust me, it is very tough. You cannot sit on the other side of the screen and just look
Guide
and
them.
guide them and with the correct posture. So there was always that fear factor that how to make somebody do Pilates online when we ensure that you are going to do it in a very safe environment at the studio, on the reformer, and we claim it to be injury free. But yes, we got through it, and there were different programs that we were running online. Namrata was constantly taking online Pilates classes. Anybody from all across India who wished to, join her for a class, she was doing that.
All the members.
All the members,
Okay.
yes.
Even the non-members, it was open
Yes,
to all.
non-members,
Okay.
yeah, it was open to all.
So what is the one unique thing that Pilates Studio by Namrata Purohit has in Delhi NCR, which you have added on or your team has?
Unique as in, like,
What is the standout here? Or are all studios the same, or have you added something extra here?
No, it's almost the norms and the fundamentals. We try and stick to the fundamentals that the Pilates studio by Namrata Purohit has. So we have to follow that. And yes, on a personal note, if something here and there is required, we obviously customize that as per the need of the particular city, you know, because Delhi is different, Ahmedabad is different, Mumbai is different. So we definitely are very much open.
Harshika, anything different that you have done in
So
Ahmedabad?
one USP, I think that's a secret, although I'll share it on your show.
No more a secret.
So I always stay in touch with each and every client that enrolls into each of my studios. Like I know what time slot, what day, what workout they are doing.
Okay.
Everything is under my supervision. So if somebody is just giving me a random call and telling me, I already know that, okay, you are coming in this class and this trainer is training you. And clients feel privileged about that entire idea that, okay, you know, somebody sitting up there is still, you know, looking at accessible and looking at root level things that are happening at the studio.
So that attention to detail is specific to your studio.
And always I'm approachable, like I'm just a one call away for each and every client.
तो बहुत हो गई fitness की बातें, Pilates की बातें. Now it's time to have some fun. We will have our guests spill some more secrets over some fun shots. So ladies, fun time. This is our segment called Sip Happens, where we have some healthy cold pressed juice shots sponsored by Ojo Lifestyle. There's an amla shot, there's beetroot, and there is a pep up shot. So you're definitely leaving this set glowing a little more. And there is a hamper to be won, sponsored by Kazi Living, which is a multi-brand outlet. I'm a very, very big customer of theirs. So they've sponsored the hamper. So this has to be won. So I'm going to ask you questions. We'll go one by one. And if you're guilty of doing that particular thing, then you have to take a shot, right? And who wants to start? Who wants to go first?
Anybody?
You say.
You say.
Okay, we'll start with Harshika then.
Yeah. Good.
You get that.
All
benefit.
set?
Yes.
So questions are different for both.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Harshika. Since I'm a nutritionist, this is going to be your first question. Have you ever tried any crash diet? I think everybody has.
Of course.
While doing Pilates or any other exercise, have you ever cheated while counting your repetitions?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Have you ever modified a particular exercise just to make it look fun and look good?
Yes. I would say the Instagram reel.
Yeah, for the gram. Okay, which Bollywood celebrity do you think is great at Pilates?
I definitely look forward when Deepika Padukone is doing Pilates or Sara Ali Khan is doing Pilates. Yeah.
Okay. And next question. Have you made your husband try Pilates?
I train him.
Oh.
I have a reformer at home. He
Okay.
said I cannot take time to go to the studio and work out. So I bought a reformer specially for him. There are 2 days in the week that is decided and he has to give me those 40 minutes and I do train.
So your answer is yes, so you need to take another shot. The last one. Have you ever secretly thought Pilates was better than all other forms of exercises?
101%.
Another shot then. Okay, you did great now. Over to you, Swati, so you know how it goes.
Yes.
Okay, Swati, first question. Have you ever had a cheat meal when not in your schedule?
Yes.
Take a shot. Next, have you ever used Pilates as an excuse to avoid some people? I have to go work out, I can't talk.
Yes, many times.
Okay, have you ever lost track of time while working out?
No.
No? So you always time your workouts?
Yes, I time my workout. Yeah.
Great. Which actor do you think needs to do Pilates?
That's quite a question. I think everybody should do Pilates.
Okay. Any particular actor that if that person came to you, would tell that person, okay, you know, you really need to try Pilates?
I want to answer.
Yeah, answer?
Akshay Kumar.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I think he would
Yes.
benefit. Okay. Are you one of those people who work out on vacations too?
No.
No?
I enjoy my vacations.
Okay, this one is interesting. Has anyone ever mispronounced the word Pilates in front of you?
Always.
All
Yes.
Tell us some fun ones.
Always,
Plates?
all the time.
It's plates, it's pilates, so many variations to it. So we always explain them. Yeah.
Okay, another shot.
Yes.
Okay, both of you did great. And it's up to me to decide who's going to win this round. And I think both of you did great, but she was more honest and she took more swigs. So this hamper is going to go to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So thank you, ladies, for coming on Healthy Tales with Sahiba. It was really nice to know your journeys, and thank you for enlightening us and the viewers on your brand and Pilates in general. We have a special gift from Native Organica for both of you. So when you come on Healthy Tales with Sahiba, you're going to take back something healthy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Swati. Thank you, Harshika.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate.
That's all for today on Healthy Tales with Sahiba. Join us again next week, same time, same place, with different set of guests. Till then, stay healthy and fit. Okay, this one is interesting. Has anyone ever mispronounced the word Pilates in front of you?
Always. Yes.
Tell us some fun ones. Plates?
All the time.
It's plates, it's pilates, so many variations to it. So we always explain them.